We are live. How are you? Lisa here, Front Row Promotions. And in the house, we have MOCKSTAR, the ultimate 80s rock experience. How are you? Welcome to Front Row. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Hi, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Hi. You're welcome. Thank you so much for being on my show.
She's all giggly.
I just have to say that 80s is my I am. I'm a little giggle box. I'm a chatterbox and a giggle box. I can't help myself.
You can hear the delay in the joke.
It's the guys with long hair. It's tickling her, so I don't know.
The question is, does the beard tickle, though? That's going to be the question.
It probably will. Okay. Okay. I got some questions. First of all,
somebody had respect before the show
on people. It's okay.
I'm drinking Pepsi. Cheers to whatever you guys are drinking. Here's
Me
my
too.
Pepsi. How about you?
Dr. Pepper right
Cheers.
here.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna go get one.
That's good.
Crazy.
I like that too.
Yeah,
everybody's drinking something.
If we're gonna party it up, we ain't drinking Coke. That's for sure. We ain't drinking Pepsi.
I'm drinking Pepsi.
So, Lisa, tell us a bit about yourself.
Because I want to stay straight on the show. About me? Well, I've been promoting for about 5 years now. I used to go out I still go out. And when I do go out, I promote the bands and I do pictures, videos, things like that. Then I post them on my page and I want to promote bands that I want everybody to see. If I take a liking into something, I want everybody else to see it. I want the whole world to see what I see and like what I see. And then who knows, you can come to Baltimore and play down here.
Hey, you never know.
Road trip.
Sounds fun.
Road trip. There we go. No, where are you guys? Where are you guys from?
Well, I was born and raised in Northside Chicago, and I live out in the burbs now. But I'm a Chicago boy, Northside. Guys.
Yeah, pretty much the same. I'm from the west side of Chicago
like
originally. We're all suburban boys now, but yeah, Oz, I don't know if you're the same. I don't know. Oz, yeah, he just appeared one day.
Oz is from Mars. We don't know where we got Oz from.
I just came out from the ground at one show at the pub. Remember?
The weather out here is hot. Yeah, that's what the weather is. It's very hot out here. So, but I like heat. So
okay.
Not so much fun.
I live in Baltimore.
How's the weather out by you?
The weather up here is it could be hot one day, rainy the next, hot one day, cold, not cold, but like rainy. And it just fluctuates. The weather is just like fluctuates. Easy for me to say, right?
Fluctuates, huh?
We know where your mind's at, Lisa.
I knew a girl like that.
Hang on, I'm gonna add that to my list of vocabulary. Fluctuates. Done.
I'm gonna use that in the show tomorrow. Somehow I got to incorporate it into the show somehow tomorrow.
I'm gonna use that in an argument.
I'm gonna fluctuate some chords right now, buddy.
I think I'll stop the discussion.
I guess you want some
drinking my Pepsi when I said.
I guess you want some introductions right now?
Yes, that would be nice.
I'm trying to bail you out here, Lisa. So I'm trying to help you here.
Thank you. Take me out of this hole.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? I am Jack Cole. I am the lead vocalist for MOCKSTAR.
Scotty Van Panther, guitars, background vocal for MOCKSTAR.
And Scotty?
Oz Amaro, drummer, singer from
Okay.
MOCKSTAR.
Oz, how about you?
All right, we got to give it like a 10-second
Okay.
delay.
Yeah, we got like a
And
10-second
welcome
delay. I already did it.
This is just Oz, and giving a shout out to the other guys who are too much of pussies. I mean, couldn't make it today. But, shout out to them.
Damn, just called you a pussy.
Oh my god.
Hey, Dan's the one I like. He hasn't hit my mic stand yet. Dan's the only one I like right now.
What do you mean? He's the one who started that.
He did he? Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
he did. You like
Dan, I hope you're watching. I got a surprise for you tomorrow.
Oh, she waits.
Go over there and stand on all his buttons.
But I know,
Okay.
right?
So tell me.
Are you like this with all your guests or just us?
So tell me about the name MOCKSTAR. No, this is the first time you guys. This is the first time. Feels like the first time.
I'm so not even going to touch that. Anyway,
Okay.
I'll go there. I'll go there.
This is my third rendition of MOCKSTAR. MOCKSTAR has been around in some form or fashion.
Scotty, let's you and me go make sandwiches.
Sit your Colombian ass down.
We're actually going to talk for about 10 minutes, so we'll be back.
Yeah.
The band started in 2008. We had some various players in the band. This rendition of MOCKSTAR here has been together a little over a year now. Is that short enough for you guys?
Okay.
You're good, Jack. Man, take it away, brother.
We just giving you crap, man.
See, I started singing when I was very young, right? I might know. So we are a tribute to the 80s arena rock hair bands. We play the music. We give the music what it deserves. We play it as close to the original as we can possibly can. The music has to be 99.99% perfect. Vocals, to me, if I can't sing a song, if I can't hit a note, I won't do it because I have to be able to do that song justice.
Okay.
The 80s is my era. It's just, I'm eclectic.
Right.
I like all kinds of music and I can sing anything, but the 80s is just where my heart, my voice lies. The songs we pick are fan loving, but also, eclectic as to where we do a bunch of songs that really nobody else covers.
Culture Club, Rick Astley, Madonna,
Ballet.
all
all the pop hits.
Can't forget Rick Springfield. Can't forget the Bay City Rollers.
I love those guys.
Yeah.
So we try to what we're doing is MOCKSTAR encapsulates the 80s of what it was about. Access, loud music, big hair, fun. When going to a concert was having a great time.
Real quick. Hi, Sherry. Sherry's saying hi to everybody.
Hey, hi, honey.
Shout out to Sherry real quick.
Hi, Sherry.
She's like our den mother. She does everything for us. So we love you, Sherry. Thank you for everything you do for us.
How are you seeing that? Because I can't see her saying hi. Where are you seeing that at?
Comment section, bro.
Awesome.
What comment section? I don't have a comment section on here.
This is why you're a singer, not a computer technician.
Yeah, really.
Oh, there it is. Hi, guys. Hi,
you go.
sweetie. Okay.
I got it there on the screen. There it is.
Yeah, just put it right over Oz's face. I'm good with that.
Love it.
So what we do is
it's not covering him. He's good.
no, you're fine. I was only kidding. Kind of. So what we do is we bring the 80s arena rock, the big sound, the light show, the confetti cannons, the geysers, spark machines. I try to hit notes that God himself can't hit anymore. And we try to bring the arena rock back to the people and back into the clubs where it's been missed and it's been gone for way too long. And this is what we do.
Awesome.
We also, Lisa, just to kind of jump on what Jack's talking about.
I grew up.
I'm sorry, dear. I know we got a little bit delayed, but we make it a show. like I said, we bring all this stuff. It's like candy to the eyes and candy to the ears. That's our goal when we do this stuff, and we take it pretty seriously, and we just love doing it. So
basically, anything worth doing, we certainly do overdo.
Awesome.
So
okay. And you love what you do, and you do what you love. That's like one of my mottos, one of my quotes that I like to say a lot. So that's pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, I don't know if I heard where the name came from.
Actually, I mean, it's kind of funny because I was joining this band, and I want to say it was 2008 or 2009, somewhere around there, and we didn't have a name for the band. All of us are sitting around the table trying to think of a name and just trying to come up with something, and we couldn't come up with anything that fit. So I'm like, well, give me some time, let me think, and I'll figure it out. I went home and I watched the movie MOCKSTAR with Mark Wahlberg. And
yes,
Millie from Stillheart was the vocals behind there. What's up, Millie? Haven't seen you in a while, brother. Hope everything's good. And I was like, this is cool, man. You see all these people emulating this stuff and mocking each other or whatever, but mocking not as in making fun of, but more as paying homage to. So MOCKSTAR just flew into my head. I went back to the guys. I'm like, I got the name of the band. I wrote it on a piece of paper and held it up, said MOCKSTAR. And they were like, there it is. And it's been that way since.
I like it. It has a good ring to it. I really like it.
Thank you.
I hate it personally, but
so right. Did you guys any of you? You're welcome. Did you come from?
Enough about me, though. Let's talk about
you. Would have named it? What would you wanted to name? Maybe
the Scotty Van Panther Project, if he had his way.
Hey man, it's got a nice ring to it.
Okay, you want to interview me,
brother?
Dickie doing the don'ts. That was mine.
There you go.
This is going way to left field here. So you got some questions for us? One of us is making you turn red.
I sure do. So I have I have a bunch of questions. So did you guys come from a musical family, or did you just learn it on
Not really. I mean, I'm not really sure. I'm not
Jack,
really
sure.
Start
with you, then we'll go to Oz, and then we'll go around. Okay. Whoever wants to go.
I'm not. I don't think I've come from a musical family. My dad, I guess, sang here and there. My mom, I was raised on country music. Actually, I got a love for country music. That's how my mom and dad raised me through the house.
Okay.
Elvis Presley was a big fixture in my house. I just got into it on my own. I just picked it up one day. I've never had any vocal training. I don't do warm-ups before I do a show. Okay. I know a lot of people have their regimens that they do before a show. They don't eat dairy 24 hours before a show. They don't talk, blah, blah, blah. Ask these guys, 20 minutes before a show, I'm backstage eating pizza, downing my pop and some fries, getting ready to go. The love and compassion I have for this music is what drives me. And I just go out and I do what I do. And I hope everybody enjoys it, and I hope you like it. Yeah, that's it.
Oz, you're up, dude.
Yeah, my mom was a drummer in kind of a snare drummer in the kind of a marching band thing. I was born in Cuba, so I think somewhere along the line, I don't know when I came up.
That's amazing. That's good. Okay, so how about you, Scotty?
Oh God, where do I begin about Scotty Van Panther? See, so my mother was a famous opera singer. My father was in a '60s doo-wop group for 30 years, and my sister actually played saxophone for the band Chicago. And if you buy any of that, you're very gullible. So no, to answer your question, I didn't come from a musical family. I mean, my sister played some instruments growing up, but nothing.
He still doesn't.
Yeah, this is true. I'm still learning to this day. I picked it up late in life. On a whim, I just said, you know what, I'm going to teach myself guitar because I love this music, and I self-taught myself. I just sat down in the basement and just played for 12 hours a day if I could, and just played. And I think 6 months after I picked up the guitar for the very first time, I was in my first band and never looked back since then.
And he's almost getting good at it.
Almost. In about one more year, I'm going to get my badge of honor, and I think I'll be there.
He's fooled a large percentage of the people with this.
Good thing
He's
we got
a couple more payments to make on his guitars, and then they're all his. So,
yeah, these are fake. These are cardboard right here. I don't own any of these.
He's at a music store.
That is so cool. I've always wanted to learn. There you go. I've always wanted to learn. It looks so easy. And it all is.
There's some basics that you can learn on a guitar. I mean, it still takes a while because it's a lot of muscle memory. But once it's hard to learn, easier to master, they say. So.
If it was easy, everybody be doing it.
So, who was your first concert you guys went to? What was your first concert?
Kiss, 1979.
I think it was Angel back in the 70s with Piper, which was Billy Squire's first band.
See, I'm only 22, so my first concert
so it
was
takes just a lot of practice to.
So at least
I was a big fan of Billy Squire's.
You strike me more of a Kaja Gugu kind of a girl, but hey, Billy Squire's cool too.
Oh boy. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Do you need some water or a fan or something,
what?
Lisa? You okay?
She needs an internet connection with the shit.
I
is what she
like
needs.
all the genre, all the 80s, the soft rock, the hard rock. I really love the hard rock, but I like all the 80s, all of it.
Scott, don't say a word.
I'm fine. Yeah. Why would I need water?
Bluetooth.
You look a little red there. I was just making sure you're okay.
What do I
hon.
need?
That's how delayed it is. She's just now responding to that question.
Wow.
I have a fan going on, and I'm drinking my Pepsi. So it's all life is good.
Life is good, and you're on with MOCKSTAR. Can't get any better.
I just wanted to say that my favorite band.
Did I miss something?
I think she's laughing at the joke about the internet connection now.
No, me? Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, major delayage going on. We gotta pause for the cause for every once in a while.
Do you play a lot of Def Leppard? Def Leppard is like one of my favorites, major favorites. Do you do Def Leppard?
Yes. We have just started learning the tunes actually.
Def Leppard. Do you? Okay. I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
That's an awkward silence. See, on stage, that's called an awkward silence. That's what we try to avoid here, Lisa.
So I have a wacky question.
It's the delay.
Number
Really
7. Because number 7 is like my favorite.
Ask away.
Oh, Def Leppard. We're back to that. I'm trying.
You're all good.
We can't help it if we have a little delay. That's just what happens. So I am.
We do sign language
for your answer.
I didn't hear the question. What are we answering?
I said I have a crazy number 7. Question number 7. Okay. Uh, the crazy number 7. If you could go anywhere in the world in the time machine, where would you go?
Oof,
Wow.
that's a good one.
If you could get into a time machine,
A hot tub
where would
time
you
machine?
go? Like if you could
I
go back
would
in time
say,
into like a time machine, where would you go?
I mean, there's so many places, you know, that
It
you
could
Go
might.
be.
back to
Yeah, that would be
1981.
interesting and fun.
I mean, there's, you know, you can go back to see the miracles of Christ. You can go back, you know, wow. I think what I would do if I could, I think I would go back to March 26th, 1997. That was the day that my firstborn son was born. And he passed away 2 months after. So if I could go back in time, I think I go back to that and try to spend a little bit more time with him.
That's probably the best answer ever, right there. I can't compete with that, Lisa. I'm not even going to give you an answer because that's about as good as it gets, right there.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
Thank you. See, it's cool because I've known Scott that long. Scott was around back then when my son passed away.
Okay.
So Scott and I
How
go
about
back.
you, Oz?
He was a woman back then, though, so it doesn't really matter. Yes.
That was a secret, Oz. We were supposed to keep that in the band. Buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thanks for putting it out to the world.
I'd go back to 1981. I think that was just a great time for music and rock and roll for me. So I just pick it up again.
I'm giving her a second.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I would go. Definitely back to the 80s. I'd like to stay there. Take my daughter back with me. I would go back to the 80s as well. Take my daughter back with me.
That was
I just became the bummer of this whole conversation.
Who inspired you? Who inspired you?
As a vocalist or just music in general?
Did you hear my question?
As a vocalist or music in general?
Could be anybody.
15-second delay.
All right. The people that influenced me. Wow. Steve Perry. Dennis DeYoung. Freddie Mercury. 80s rock voices. Sebastian Bach. Kip Winger. Michael Sweet. Richie Sambora, but Steve Perry, I think for the songs that I do and the notes that I hit, Steve Perry probably influenced me the most.
Hell yeah.
All right, Oz, I'm going to go next because she's going to answer that question in about 10 seconds. And by the time she'll be done.
Awesome.
That's no offense to you, Lisa.
Yeah.
That's just a delay in the internet. For me, it's too many to list for me. I mean, like we're 80s. Look at what we do. Look how we are.
How about you, Scotty?
See, she's awesome. I'm already way ahead of you. but it's the list is too long. I mean, I range from everywhere from Vito Bratta, Warren DeMartini, Mick Mars, obviously.
I think Warren's going to need a martini when this is over.
No kidding. Things like that. I mean, you could pick your guitarists from the 80s, and I've watched them all, looked at them all. I tried to take little pieces from everything that they do. But, of course, we're doing their music. So these guys were the geniuses that wrote it all and put it all together, and we're just following the path that they laid out for us. So ours is a little bit different because I'm not writing my own stuff. I'm riding their coattails right now. So the list is long, but very, very distinguished.
My influences were kind of like more like jazz fusion guys like Steve Gadd and Billy Cobham. And then I had rock influences. Like I liked the drummer from Angel, Barry Brandt. I loved the way he played. Certainly, John Bonham and those guys. Deep Purple. Carmine Appice, players like that I admired. And then later I got into the Rush and the Neil Peart kind of stuff, and then the Dream Theater stuff came in, and it's still going on. I mean, I still look for players that really know how to play in a band and really add something to the song and give it substance. That's what really impresses me. It's not the lick, it's usually where they do it and how they express it that really impresses me.
Gotcha. How long have you been playing drums, Oz?
Since I was about 12.
So that was what, 1954?
He's 108 now. So a long time.
Yeah. They didn't have them. They weren't made out of wood back then. We made them out of rocks and we chiseled them out. So it was a process. You had to really love to play.
Mm-hmm. All right. Sounds good. Okay.
Wait for it. There should be another laugh.
Let's see.
There it is.
There it is. Yep, there it is.
Oh, so
we should take sets on this stuff.
What is it?
What happened?
We're just waiting on you, sweetheart. They're talking to each other. So we're waiting for you.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
We can mail the questions.
What has been
your
most? I'm trying to get it out. What has been your most favorite place to play?
So far, there's a place out here called the Arcada Theater, which is a fabulous place to play. Ron Onesti, a genuine, just good, wholesome, good people. So for me, I mean, but it's different. I mean, for here in Chicago, where we are, the Arcada Theater. But I've also toured and stuff a lot too. So, I mean, I played Vegas, I played Atlanta. So, I mean, there's some pretty big places I played and had a lot of fun. But for here, where we are now, for this band lineup here, the Arcada Theater.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Sounds good.
I've toured all everywhere too.
I've
played in my bathroom. I played in my living room. I played in my bedroom. And I played in my basement. So take that.
He's been all over. So
that's the house tour.
The house tour.
Was that during COVID? Was that during COVID times?
Hell no. I did it all the time.
That's a career. That was his career.
I got paid good money for that shit too.
It was hard to get him out of the closet to come and play in this band.
Oh, there it is.
Good luck playing the show tomorrow with only one guy.
Not
my mic stand, motherfuckers. Go ahead.
And there went the last interview MOCKSTAR ever did.
How about it?
Whatever happened to MOCKSTAR? I don't know.
What was some of the places that you didn't? What were some of the places that you did not like to play?
Penny Road Pub.
Yeah, Penny Road was
Penny
rough.
Road Pub was probably one of the worst places. I mean, people liked it, and it was. I don't really want to sit there and badmouth anything or anybody, but just for me, I mean, there is no dressing rooms, there is no place to change. The ceiling, we basically all had to stand still because we're tall, except for Oz. And if I was to jump up, I go through the ceiling. So it was just, it wasn't for me. So
I came up out of the ground, remember?
My experience would be Penny Road Pub would probably be the place I didn't like to play.
Penny Road Pub. Okay. Where's that located?
Well, it's gone now, but it was in Barrington, Illinois.
We burned it down.
But it's gone now, so.
Okay.
And now there's proof. Way to go, Oz.
There was some place, though, a story that I was with some guys, and we were on tour, and we were in Detroit. And I didn't like playing in Detroit because we went to go to get a bite to eat at a KFC, and they were serving us through bulletproof glass. So, yeah, I didn't like Detroit that much.
Well, you look like a shady character. They were probably doing that to protect themselves.
Yeah.
They thought I was Kid Rock at that time. So, They said I was Kid Rock, so they were trying to, kick me out.
I think they were trying to put you in a bucket.
I see.
We've never had an interviewer laugh as much as Lisa is. So
I think you missed your goal. You should have been a comedian. I love this. This is fun. I like this. Keep it going. So how do you handle like long travels, like, and being away from home from long periods of time? If that's what you do when you travel.
And
we're all cowboys, and on a steel horse we ride. And
and
being upon ain't easy on this love affair.
Sorry, Oz's wanted dead or alive too.
I look nothing like the poster.
The poster that has
we try to keep family close when we go out. When we tour and we go out on the road, we try to keep family close. Whether it's bringing our wives or girlfriends or kids along just for the experience, to let them have fun and experience what it's like to tour. We have a great time. We try not to stay gone for long periods of time. We try to keep that short and minimize, go do some shows, take over the town, and get back home. We're just like MOCKSTARs on the weekend. We all got to come back and be dads and husbands and stuff. So we're just MOCKSTARs on the weekend.
Gotcha. That's
Speak
good.
for yourself. I've been wearing this outfit for 16 days straight. There it is.
I got it.
We don't know what you got, but okay.
I think she's running out of it.
I understand. It's good. It's all good. What has been the most craziest experience that you guys have that has happened in maybe like one of your shows wherever you've been?
Yeah, I got one, because you guys have kind of done a little bit more outside of here. You probably got better stories. So I'm going to knock my little piddly story out real quick. But one of the coolest things for me in recent times, we did play at the Arcada Theater that Jack was talking about. It's one of our favorite places. And we're playing, and we're doing our thing. We're rocking out, and we're the kind of guys outside of Oz, because he's stuck behind his kit. We're down in the audience. We're playing because we're all wireless and stuff like that. So we're playing up to the crowd, and we're doing all that stuff. And there was this what appeared to be a little bit of an older gentleman who didn't really fit the crowd, right in the front row. And he's right down in front of me, down at the bottom of the stage, and he's rocking out, and he's fist bumping me and stuff like that the whole time. And I'm like, man, this guy looks familiar. He looks familiar. Long story short, we get done with the set, and I come down, and we always engage with the fans, and we say hi, you know, stuff like that, take pictures, sign things if they want it, blah, blah, blah. And this guy comes up to me, and I'm like, man, you look familiar. And he's hugging me. He goes, you guys are great, you know, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. And I hear somebody say, hey, Barry. And he turns around, and it ends up being Barry Williams, a.k.a. Greg Brady from the Brady Bunch. Was front row at our show, loved it, rocked out. And
Wow.
I hung him for an hour or so after that. We were, you know, doing some drinks and whatnot. Then one of the coolest dudes, you know, what you see on TV is not what you get from Barry Williams. He was just a really down-to-earth, cool dude.
Wow. That's really cool. I love the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
We have somebody who wants to join in. That's cool. Erica is, well, she was just there. I was just getting ready to let her in. I don't know. She can tell her whoever she is, she can come back. Do you know who Erica is?
Yes, I do. Let me see.
Erica, come on down.
Come on back, Erica.
Okay.
Don't go.
So she was, tell her to come on back. And my daughter's calling. Hold on just 1 minute.
Bring her on, too.
Gotta answer family. Hello? I'm on a show. What's going on?
Hi, Lisa's daughter. We're busy.
Okay.
We're actually doing an
Hey.
interview.
PJ from Sin is listening on, going, God dang, what a show.
He says,
No,
PJ,
you're not on
what's
speaker.
PJ, what's up, brother?
I got a show. Let me call you right back. I know
PJ, love
it's
you, brother,
really
man. Can't wait.
important.
We got to do some shows, man. MOCKSTAR Sin. Come on. You can't get no better than that. Pick it up, brother. Come on.
Okay, if you want to call Aunt Teresa, she's upstairs. Okay.
Yeah,
I've
that's
never been interviewed by
I'll
women
talk
on
to
the
you in a bit.
phone with
All
their
right.
kids.
That's a good angle for you, bud, because it kind of diminishes your small
All right,
stature
I'm sorry.
angle.
When your
So that-
your baby calls, you must answer. So I'm sorry. I had to
Yes,
take her.
hey, family always first.
Well, she's 22,
always.
but she's still my baby. So I
No,
have
damn that.
to-
MOCKSTAR goes
family-
first. Family
family
goes
first.
second
I'm
when
sorry.
MOCKSTAR's on the goddamn
Yeah.
interview.
So Scott had his little what's
All
the
right.
coolest thing that happened to him. One of the coolest things that happened to me was in my second version of MOCKSTAR, actually. We were at a club playing, and I was singing Monkey Business from Skid Row. And my
I love
my
that
guitar
song.
player,
Yes.
my guitar player at the time sat there and said, I don't, he's walking up to me as we're doing the intro because I haven't started singing yet. So we're just doing the intro. And he goes, I don't want to add any pressure to you, but Skid Row is watching you right now because we were opening for Skid Row and they were on the side of the stage watching. And so I went into the opening note of Monkey Business and I hit the note and I extended it a little bit. And they all gave me the thumbs up and went like this and walked away. And that was kind of like giving me their approval of liking what I did.
I think they were saying, "Screw you, dude!
Wow.
You just sang our song opening for us."
Yeah, really. What's up with that? Who does that?
I did. It didn't even occur to me when we did it that they were there. So it was just kind of like, oh, but they liked it. It was great. It was great.
As long as they like it, that's all that matters. That's pretty
That's what
cool.
I
I
thought.
like that though. Yes.
Thank you.
What
All right,
what
let's go
message
for it,
would
dude.
you like to tell your fans?
What messages would I tell our fans? On the behalf of myself and MOCKSTAR, and I'm sure these guys can contest, we want to thank everybody so very much for your love and continued support. MOCKSTAR fans are like some of the best fans you have anywhere. They're very supportive. They're very loving. They come to shows and they show their gratitudes, and it's just it's amazing. We hope that you enjoy what we do. We hope that you keep coming. There's a lot more surprises coming your way. You haven't seen nothing yet. So just keep coming because we got some fun coming for you.
Definitely.
Ditto.
Awesome. Now, where can everybody find you?
At home.
I'm at my house. Yeah, in my basement right now.
I'm at my house.
Salvation Army Soup Line. It's Wednesdays and Thursdays, usually around 7 a.m.
So let's do this. So tomorrow, the 25th, we are going to be at Town Bar and Grill in Aurora, opening for Enough's Enough and Pretty Boy Floyd. We'll be doing that tomorrow night. Saturday, the MOCKSTAR boys are going to make an appearance at Brower House for an autism benefit that my best friend, Fran LaSavage from Savage Ladies of Metal, is putting on for autism. It's going to be a great time, a great benefit. Great band's going to be there that night. MOCKSTAR is going to be there taking pictures, signing autographs, having a good time, and helping out in any way we can with that. July 8th, we are going to be at Cubby Bear in Chicago doing the pre-warm-up stadium tour party for Def Leppard, Motley Crue, and Poison, which is going to be happening across the street from where we're going to be.
Don't forget Joan Jett.
And Joan Jett. Can't forget Joan Jett. Mwah, Joan. There's just a lot of stuff. I mean, yeah. Thank you. So we're inviting. I'm inviting right now.
So cool.
Okay, I'm inviting Joe Elliott from Def Leppard and Brett Michaels from Poison. Will be at Cubby Bear the day you're going to be at Wrigley Field. We're going to be right across the street at Cubby Bear from 2 to 4 p.m. Your gates don't open to 4, so come on over, say hi, grab us some drinks, some food, sing a couple songs with us. It'd be a great time. That's my personal invite to you guys right now. Please come over. It'd be fun. Please come over.
That's amazing. I would really love to be there. Yeah,
Well,
there you go. There you go. That would be
you got
awesome.
a couple weeks. Get on a
Oh
plane.
my gosh.
Yeah, we're pretty stoked about that. That's gonna be a cool show.
If I can get if I could get there, I would. Yeah. Well, whoever can go there, get there and get to that show. Awesome.
Well, it's only June 23rd. You have like
what
2 weeks to
advice
get
would
to that
you give to people who are just starting out?
Don't do it.
You have to send me some money. I don't have much money. I don't make much money, so I'm still getting money.
We'll send our tour bus to come and get you, and we'll pick you
up. Oh, there it is.
Send me money.
There it is.
I'm starting to GoFundMe for Lisa so she could come see MOCKSTAR.
Send me the tour bus. Okay, I'll go.
What would I tell people starting out?
What was my question?
Your question was, what would we tell somebody just starting out? You get out of life what you put into it. Okay. So if music is what you desire and if it's what you want to do, go for it. Don't leave. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid to take chances, because this is all about chances. It's all about luck. It's not just about talent anymore, even though it is, but don't be afraid to reach for the brass ring. If it's what you want, you got to grab a hold of it and get it. And once you have it, don't let go. Hang on to it. Keep it for yourself. I've been doing this a long time, and we're coming around and things are starting to go well for all of us, but we've been doing this a long time. So don't think that it's going to be an overnight thing. It won't be. You're going to have to pay your dues. You're going to have to put the time and the effort, the blood, sweat, and tears into it. But it will be.
For more professional advice, come to the Salvation Army Soup Line at 7 a.m. on a Wednesday, and you get all the professional advice you need on how to make a career happen.
Sounds good. I like it. Awesome.
Wait for the delay.
Okay. What musician do you admire the most?
Oh Wow. That's a tough question. I mean, there's just so many out there that have been influences and tremendous artists in one form, fashion, or another. I'm going to say Freddie Mercury because he's just a phenomenal showman.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I don't know what she just did, but
Erica's coming in.
I don't know what she just did. But you lost Scott. Here you are.
I don't know what happened. Okay, there's Erica. Okay.
Hey, Erica. Don't know where she is.
Hey, there she's in the comments.
She's in the comments? Where? I don't even see you in the comments. I need to put my glasses back on. Say something, Erica. Let us know you're there, sweetie.
She'll show up soon.
So again, I'm going to say Freddie Mercury because he was a phenomenal entertainer all the way around, vocalist, entertainer, and even when he got sick, he still had that drive and determination to entertain his crowd and to be, the vocalist that everybody knew and loved him for. So Freddie Mercury for me, plus Paul Stanley. Paul Stanley is, to me, probably one of the best vocalists of our time. And a truly humble man, great person, and just a phenomenal talent. So I have too many to say,
to admire. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot. I mean, Chicago wise, like guys who came from Chicago, besides Chicago and Cheap Trick or whatever, enough's enough.
Larry Braggs.
Huh?
Larry Braggs.
Larry Braggs.
Yeah, from Tower of Power, man.
I'm about to say, who's that?
Come on, man.
No, I get it. So shameless plug for tomorrow. Enough's enough. We're a great band. Derek Frigo is a friend of mine, and he was a phenomenal guitar player. God rest his soul, brother. Vic Fox, Donnie V, Chips Enough. They were very talented guys. So I mean, it's going to be fun playing with them tomorrow. It's going to be fun. I mean,
I wish I could be there and see that show. It sounds amazing.
It should be. I mean, it's going to be a great time.
It sounds amazing. I wish I could see that show.
Maybe we'll try to Facebook Live it for you,
so
that we can catch a glimpse of it.
Yes, and tag me. I would love that. I would love to see it. Awesome. Okay. Put it right on my front row page. If you could have a musician tag along with you on tour for 1 month or onto a show, who could it be? Who would it be?
These are good questions, actually.
Alive or dead?
We're waiting.
Either one. Both.
Go Oz.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean, personally speaking, yeah, man, it would be great to have somebody like Hendrix or Bonham follow you around. Yeah, man, that'd be awesome.
Oh boy, that's a
perfect.
That's a tough call. I think for me, I'd be torn. Even though in my heart's in the '80s, I'd either be with a Steve Vai from a guitar aspect, or probably him. Stevie Ray Vaughan would be my other one, even though he's more of a blues guy. But some of the things he did was incredible. And of course, Eddie Van Halen. I mean, how do you not just have Eddie around? That's just the pinnacle right there.
I think for myself,
yes, yes, I would definitely have him too.
I think for myself, I'm going to say Prince. Prince was a big influence on me. A lot of people don't know that, but Prince was a very big influence on me. And just the man was a genius on all levels. I would say Prince.
Good answer. Yes, these are all good
Just 'cause you
answers. I
like
love it.
purple.
Perfect.
And I like purple. Purple's my favorite color, so I got to go with Prince. Yeah, so.
Jesus, you purple.
There you go. That's awesome.
Purple MOCKSTAR tags, baby.
Oh yeah.
I like that. I want them. Do you have? I can make earrings. You have guitar picks. I can make earrings.
I got
We'll talk after the
some
show.
personalized ones. I could have you make them for them. I'll send them your way.
Okay. I can make jewelry. Let's see. If there was one thing you could change, what if you wanted to change something? If there was one thing you could change, what would it be and why?
Like about ourselves?
Yeah.
Well, I'm out of here.
My voice. I don't like my voice. So
You don't have to change anything. I mean, you don't.
My voice. If I could sound, I wish I can sound like Sebastian Bach or Millie from Steelheart, or Michael Sweet, or Steve Perry. So if I could change anything about me, it'd be my voice.
I would just change playing with Oz. I would.
Yeah, I knew that.
I second that.
I knew that had to happen. I said, I'm out of here, man.
You knew it was coming, brother.
Yeah, I knew.
In all honesty, though, for something like that, I mean, I'm a very humble person, outside of what we're doing here, and nobody's perfect. You live your life to the best of your ability. You do the best that you can with what you got. I love my family. I love everything about it. So, to be very honest with you, I really wouldn't change the way my life is. Would there be certain things that you wish you had better talent at? Yeah, I wish I was a professional baseball player making $200 million a year. But in all reality, I do love my life. I love the guys in this band. We're friends on top of bandmates. We have a good time. Sure, we argue. We have our moments, just like any brotherhood would do. But I really wouldn't change anything. I'll be very honest with you.
Excuse me. Who are you again?
I'm trying to make sure I could play tomorrow. You don't kick me out. So I'm
all right.
And I would quit this drinking habit too, but that's a whole nother story.
We don't like you sober.
I don't either.
Gotcha. He's trying to say the right answer so he can.
Exactly. I get that
I know
promotion.
you're watching, PJ. Say hi, motherfucker.
Oh, PJ's on there?
Yeah, he's on here somewhere. He's laughing at the interview right now.
Poro chico, coño.
I'm trying to find, what the fuck I just do?
Uno dinero.
Now, PJ's Cuban, too. So that was a cool thing because I found that out. So I was like, all right, 2 Cuban drummers, man.
Oh, man, you guys are going to form a whole brand new communist party now? No offense, PJ.
The Alpha 66. That's what we're going to form.
Anything that you would like to share with your fans?
On a personal level?
Our tab?
I have this birthmark right over
Our
here.
DNA? I don't know.
Ass cheek that I was going to share with. Nah, but I'll do that later.
Is there anything else you would like to say to your fans?
Well, I mean, like I said, just, thank you. I mean, we couldn't do what we do if it wasn't for the fans. If they didn't come with their
Are you guys this wild on stage like what you do?
Yep.
Yeah. You got to come to a MOCKSTAR show. I promise you, it's nothing like you've ever seen.
We don't know what's going to happen. How could anybody else?
We're the band that you have to hear to believe. And hopefully you'll get a chance to do that someday, or we might come out by you somewhere and play out that way. But Our motto is anybody could be a mock star, even you.
Okay. To
I'm surprised, Jack, you never said the story about the time you caught on fire on stage.
I like it.
mean, I think
like it.
that was the best
If
story
I was
ever.
at one of your shows, would you let me sing with you?
Yes. Like I said, anybody could be a mock star. We don't have
Let
the
me
ego.
hear that one.
She just got the fire statement just now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
As you brought it
Tell
up,
me
buddy, you
about
started and Jack, you fill it in.
So we have these friends of ours in this band, Night Songs, and we had them open up for
Night
us.
Songs, the best Cinderella tribute you would ever
Yeah.
see. You
Tell
got
me
to check
about
them
the
out.
fire. Mm-hmm.
So we had this idea of doing a Spinal Tap tune, Big Bottom, where it has 3 bass players. So 2 of the guys in Night Songs could play bass. So we thought it's a great idea. So during the set, we brought them up there. And we were going to play Big Bottom by Spinal Tap. Now, granted, this is Spinal Tap. So we have these ego boxes that Jack stands on, and they're lit up. And when he stands on, there's a switch in there. And when he hits that switch, it throws the confetti cannons out and stuff. So we're doing Big Bottom by Spinal Tap, and Jack jumps up and hits the switch.
Right.
All of a sudden, it shorts out, and it catches on fire. And like the audience thinks it's part of the show because it's a Spinal Tap song, right? So we're looking around, and I'm like, "Oh, is this really happening?" And Jack's like singing, and there's fire coming between his legs, and the audience is eating this up because they think this is such a great band. I mean, we're doing a Spinal Tap tune, and a Spinal Tap thing actually happened, and we're dying laughing because we know it's not part of the show, but nobody else knows it's not part of the show. And Jack's like trying to put himself out and stuff. It was hilarious.
I knew it wasn't part of the show.
I mean, God, we knew that night God had a sense of humor, and God loves metal, and God likes Spinal Tap. I mean, that was really what we got out of that whole experience.
I mean, the box, in the beginning of it, the box was shooting out smoke and sparks. So we're all looking, thinking, I'm looking down, going like, okay. So we just kept going and going. And next thing you know, there's flame shooting up the back of my legs, and I'm on fire. So I'm jumping off the box going, holy stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm jumping around. I'm trying to put the fire out of my leg, and everybody's like, yeah. I'm like, no, this isn't funny. So
that's why
but
Jack
that was
has
our
fire
Spinal
pots now.
And we put a fire extinguisher next to the stage from now on.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Yeah. I bet you. I mean, it's funny. It's funny, not funny, but I bet you it was funny to see, but scary at the same time.
It wasn't funny for me to see.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have to call 911. I think I needed oxygen. I was laughing so hard, I was like, "This is hilarious. You can't make this stuff up. You can't."
So then, to make matters worse, Oz after the show goes, "Brother, that was great. We got to try to incorporate into the show somehow, setting you on fire." No, not so much. So
I still think it's a great idea. I'm sorry.
Remember, Aquanet and fire do not mix.
no.
No,
I don't.
I still have a bottle. I have a bottle of Aquanet. You don't doubt that.
Where's she at?
Oh my God, I love this interview. Now, part of the next show, part of the second half of this show is some kind of silly questions that I come up with. Not that the other ones weren't.
We're such serious people.
I mean, he's wearing a tuxedo for Christ's sake. He's serious, as it could be.
What bands would you be embarrassed to admit you still listen to today? To today?
Oh God!
Embarrassed?
Like I still listen to Bay City Rollers, you know. So I mean,
I like Bay City Rollers, man.
Music is like it's open interpretation to everybody. It's what do they say? It's like a universal language, just like love. So I mean, I don't know if there's really an embarrassment to like any one genre, because there's always somebody that's going to be into it and like it. So it's like beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Just the same thing with music.
My music taste is very eclectic. So I mean, I love a wide range of musical styles, from country, rock, pop to classical to jazz to opera. So I mean, I love a little bit. I love a little bit of everything.
I didn't burn my Vinnie Vanilli CD, so I don't know if that's embarrassing. I still have them.
Got it right here, buddy. Milli Vanilli live.
Okay.
Yeah. Now if you turn those in, the record company will actually give you money for those.
That was a shame about them.
That part of that lawsuit was that they have to buy those back.
Wow.
So if you have,
I'm sending it in. Sweet money.
Yeah, I don't think I owned it.
But if you look at it now, every band is kind of a mini Vanilli. They're all playing the backing tracks and crap that it's on tape, and now it's everybody's one. So it's not what happened,
Well, I mean, I'm not going to down anybody
the poor guy killed himself.
Anybody who uses click tracks or stuff like that, you know what? More power to you. I mean, to me, it's like it might not be our bag and what we do for us, but if it works for you, I tip my hat off to everybody who does this, because it's not easy to do. If it was, everybody be doing it. So I tip my hat off to everybody who gets on that stage, whether you're a singer, a bass player, guitar player, drummer, like PJ, skin flute player, whatever, I tip my hat off to all of you guys, man. I love you, because this isn't easy to do, but it's great to be able to do. I've been wanting to be a singer since I was a little kid, and I finally get to do what I love to do, and to see the people singing back to us the songs that we're doing. There's no feeling like it. I mean, we do a rendition of did we just lose a guitar player
again? Shit! Now we got another replacement. Shit!
We do a rendition of "I Remember You" from Skid Row, and we do it acoustic at first. Then the band kicks in during the climax of it. And when I put the mic out to let the people sing it, they sing it back so loud and so just. It's very humbling to be able to be up there and sing for them, but to have them sing back to you, even though the songs aren't ours. We're a cover band. We don't own the rights to these songs, but I can just imagine how the original artists felt when they're on a stage in front of 40 or 50,000 people and they're singing back to them. It's a great feeling.
Exactly. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That was like one of my next questions was like, what's that feeling like being up there on the stage performing to all these people? What is that kind of feeling that goes through you? Mm-hmm.
Awe. So I can describe it in one word. It's awe. Because again, these people work hard for their money, especially in today's economy. Gas prices, cost of living, food, everything. Children going to colleges and just all this stuff. People working harder for their money now more than ever. And when they decide to put down 10, 20 bucks or whatever it costs for a ticket to come and see you, that's an honor, because now it's like MOCKSTAR has the same energy that we put on night after night, whether we're playing in front of 10 people or 10,000 people. We put on the energy that lets you know we thank you. We appreciate you for coming to see us. And this is our way to thank you. We're going to entertain you the best that we can. Leave it all out on the floor till when the show's over, we go backstage and collapse, basically. But we know we gave it our all. And it's just, we're very, very thankful and humbled by people choosing. They can go see any band they want. They can go pay the money to see anybody they want, but they come to see us. And, we're very appreciative. We thank you very much for that.
Yes, thank you for everybody out there.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Have you ever met your idol?
Met a lot of them. Idolized wise, I think all the ones that I really, really idolized kind of passed away. But I've met a lot of my heroes, drum heroes and stuff like that. So yeah, I got a few.
Scott, you want to answer that before I get into it?
Yeah, no, I mean, it goes back to like kind of an earlier question you asked about who needs, and stuff like that. And, or if you go back in time, it's a very similar question by nature. So it's the same thing. I mean, some of the idols that we've all talked about before that I met a bunch of guys in the music business and, meet and greets, things like that and stuff like so forth. But it's all of them. I idolize all of them. Anybody who kind of got to that level and did those things that, again, gave us this path that we could follow and have fun with. I idolize all of them. It's all said and done. And everyone I met was an honor to meet. And I'm super stoked about tomorrow. We're meeting the guys from Enough's Enough and Pretty Boy Floyd. They've been out there. They've been doing it. And I can't wait to meet those guys I never had before.
As for me, I've been very fortunate. I've been very fortunate in my singing career to have been able to open for a lot of the bands that we in MOCKSTAR covered. To name a few, I've opened for Skid Row, Bullet Boys, Lynch Mob, Dokken, Striper, Van Halen, with Sammy Hagar. Tomorrow, again, Enough's Enough and Pretty Boy Floyd. As far as meeting my idol, I don't get starstruck. I mean, I'm just not that guy. I don't idolize people because to me, they're human beings just like you and me. They just have a way cooler job. But the one thing that does stick out in my head is Paul Stanley. I got to meet Paul Stanley once. This was back at I think it was at the NAMM show. This was going back a long time. And him and I was going to the elevator, get ready to go up to my room or whatever. And he came out, and I think it was him and Gene Simmons, I think. And just talking, very nice guys, down to earth. They were just so cool. I don't know why I got off track, but Paul Stanley had this turquoise ring on or something. And it was cool. I made a comment, man, that's a lovely ring, da-da-da. Didn't think nothing of it, kept talking. Walked away. We're going our separate ways. And I hear Jack, and I turn around, and he tosses the ring to me and walked away. And I was in tears pretty much at that point. I think I was in tears.
Do you still have it?
That was just that was I could have retired right then and there and been happy.
Do you still have it? Do you still have it?
I still have it. No, unfortunately, I do not.
Aww.
Yeah. A lot of years, a lot of moving since then, things happen.
Yes.
But Paul Stanley was just an amazing man, an amazing soul. Gene Simmons, probably one of the smartest businessmen you'll ever meet. Guys.
I
got to meet Just Oz and Mr. Panther over there, and Johnny Velvet. Michael Righteous is coming back into the fold, so it's I enjoy what I do. It's very humbling, it's very honoring, but it's very just gratifying, I guess, is all you can say for it.
You just gave me a tingling down in my nether region after that.
Wow, I could have went the rest of the night.
Not really. I don't want to.
I just shared it with you. I think my nipples actually got a little hard after hearing that.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah,
Wow.
just a little bit. But we'll save that story for another interview.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
you
Lordy,
look at him
definitely.
all
I
the
want
time,
you
don't
guys
give me
to
that.
come back on my show. You're more than welcome.
Anytime.
Well, Scott, you're still in post-op, so call me later.
You guys
I know.
definitely, yeah, you guys.
We're chafing. Sorry.
You guys definitely have to come back.
We'd love to. It'll be a great time. Hopefully, we can fix this little delay thing that we got going on.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, the delay's killing us.
Yes, that would be well. I know.
I think it might be Oz's lights on
I'm
his
in
drums. It might
Pennsylvania
be
right
taking
now.
up too
I'm
much
at
juice. You know.
That could be. Yes. Next time, would you play for me on my show?
Sure.
Perform on me on the show.
Whoa, Lisa. Little slip of the tongue right there.
Oh, we got another fluctuation there?
It's a fluctuation
I
of the
was wondering
words.
if you would play. I knew you would have caught that. I didn't mean that.
Okay, so everybody out there listening,
You
Lisa
caught
wants
that,
to perform
Scott.
on her.
I knew you would have.
Just throwing it out there.
Do we hold like scorecards, you know? Maybe I gave her a 5, you know?
I think I'm just going to sit here and eat my cookie.
So that's 2 slip-ups I made so far. I have one more chance.
That's
chance
it.
to get this right. All right. What was the first thing my slip was? What was my slip-up first one? What was my first one?
Fluctuation.
That's what it was.
Oz, I hope you got that couch made
my
up, man.
God.
Scott's going to need it
Okay.
tonight.
Yeah, it's all made up. It's all
You got
good.
the pillow and blanket out?
Yeah.
Hey, she said it, not me.
Here, Scott. There we go. We'll fix you right up over here. Here. There we go. There we go. There you go.
Oh,
That's where you're sleeping tonight, Scotty, right here.
Wouldn't be the first time, Oz.
No. This time you won't have your head buried in the pillow.
Fluctuation. That's the proper spelling right there for everybody out there.
I think she just got that last
Oh
one.
my God. Help me, Lord.
And now she's tagging another in. What's going on?
I'm on a roll. I can't stop.
Good
Okay,
times,
here's
good
another
times.
question for you guys. Yes, I'm having so much fun. What is the craziest thing on your bucket list?
Wow, the craziest thing.
As a musician, for me, I mean,
Yeah.
even with this group of guys, I would love. I mean, it'd be a dream to play Wembley Stadium. A packed Wembley Stadium would be freaking the pinnacle. Never happened, but you're asking. That's what I would do.
I don't really know if I have an answer for that. What's the craziest thing on my bucket list? I don't really have a bucket list. I'm the kind of person that I like to enjoy life. I like to have fun with my family, my kids, and just have a great experience with them. You know, watching them grow up and become, you know, a young woman and a young man. And my granddaughter, I just became a grandfather 2 years ago, you know, at 22, you know, so
Oh, congratulations.
You know, that's just, thank you. I can't really say I have a bucket list because everything I wanted to do as far as professional wise, singing wise, I've done. You know, I've played to 10 people. I've played to 20,000 people. I've opened for some of the people that back in the 80s that would just, you know, I enjoyed listening to music very much. And then, you know, we got to, you know, our little cover band got to open for them. And you just would be amazed how just, you know, cool the people, You know, everybody thinks of them as rock stars, like Bret Michaels. Bret Michaels is probably one of the most down to earth people you will ever meet in your life. You would never know that, you know, him being the superstar that he is. Yes. He's a brother, man. He'll come up and hug you, and he'll come up and say, "Hey, brother, I love you." You know, it's just it's awesome to meet people, meeting new people. The benefit that we're doing Saturday night, a lot of bands on there. I wish I could remember them all. On the Rocks and Selfless and Straight Jacket Romance, and headlining is Dirty Talk, which is a national touring Poison tribute. And they're just amazing guys. I called up Eric Michaels and told him about the benefit. And before I can open up my mouth, he was like, "I'm there." He canceled his tour. He's like, "I'm coming." It was just great people. PJ from Sin, you know, the guys from Night Songs, you know, Ara, you know, it's just, I mean, there's just meeting the people. It's great. I mean, you just, so I'm pretty happy.
That's amazing.
We haven't heard from you in about an hour, so go ahead, dude.
What about?
I don't think he's there.
What about Oz? What about Oz?
What about him?
After that story, I don't know if I want to tell. I don't know, man. How do I compete with that? My first thing that came into my mind was, kind of the same thing. Just basically, probably, if I could link that with the time machine thing, probably go back and, meet some of my heroes and stuff like that, and kind of be more into that scene. I did a lot of at the 80s. I was doing the rock thing and the Nashville thing, and I don't know. I kind of like to go back into the metal thing again. This is what's great about MOCKSTAR. I get to relive this whole thing and kind of do it a little different.
I love the dual drums. I love the drum set. It's really cool.
Yeah, I probably would buy a bigger drum kit. I'm tired of the small guy.
Yeah.
That's small? I think that's pretty huge.
Yeah, I took that one to Nashville with me, and I set it up at Treasure Island Studios next to Ricky Skaggs, and the engineer comes out and he goes, "What you got there, Bullet Jungle Jim?" And I knew that was my beginning of this in Nashville.
Oh my. Okay, let's see. We're almost there. And then I'll let you guys go. But I do appreciate.
Oh, come on, we could do this all night. You got some more questions. Come on, keep it going. What'd you say?
Yes, I do. I said yes, I do.
Would somebody get married?
What?
I was just going back to the bucket list thing. He ain't thinking of a bucket list. He's thinking about.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the two blonde-haired, blue-eyed nymphomaniacs that own a Ferrari dealership and have an open-minded twin sister. I think that was the one I was looking for.
Bullshit! You're thinking of KFC and a bucket of chicken. That's what you're thinking about.
I'm thinking of some pizza and fries myself. I got my cookies. My baby gave me. I got my cookies.
Guys.
Remember, fucktation.
Oh, cookies. Okay. I ate Subway for dinner tonight. I can't believe I let that slip like that. That's just. It happens, I guess, sometimes.
Must have been all this testosterone everywhere.
It could be.
All right, let's just get this out of the way now, Lisa, because we're not going to get any further with all this blushing stuff. So you leaning more towards the guitar player, the drummer, what's going on here, so we know what we're doing here.
Oh, listen to this.
I like the whole band.
Good answer. See?
I like drums. Actually, I like the beat. I like the beat.
Nobody dances to
If I keep
guitar
talking, I'm
solos,
gonna get myself
baby.
in trouble.
I'm out of here. Wrong answer,
Although the
Lisa.
guitar solos does have a Eddie Van Halen sexual kind of sound when it goes shrill, the real shrill sounds like.
And what's the vocalist? Liver?
They help tear down at the end of the night.
No,
Like never. Like never.
The vocalist, the vocalist is out in the front row, and they're out there singing and looking and gazing into all the crowd.
Yeah.
And they sing, they reach out, they touch the fans. So yeah.
No, we
So
don't touch the fans.
combination of
We'll
all
get
of
in
the
trouble
good-
for that. We don't touch the fans. No.
Yeah, there's laws about that.
Well, like their hands, touch their hands, reach out, touch their hands.
Oh, Jack
Gonna
has
get in
he's reached
trouble.
out and touched things in the past, and there's a statute of limitations on who we can touch for the
Hands,
next 5 years.
touching hands, reaching out.
Touching me, touching
Reaching
you.
out,
Come on, guys, all together.
touching
Whoa,
me,
whoa.
touching you.
Sweet Caroline.
Ba, ba, bum.
Sweet
Good times never
Caroline.
seem so good.
So good, so good.
Oh God, I hate that
Keep
song.
this up. No one's gonna come to
So
our show for
good,
singing.
so good, so good.
If you come to a MOCKSTAR, you will not hear that.
Oh,
Maybe we'll rock a version of it one of these days.
yay! Yay!
Followed up on our best
So
of the
have
Sean
you guys-
Cassidy hits.
Are you?
Do us guys what now? Do we do what?
I used to listen to Leif Garrett.
Oh yes, I remember him.
Okay. Do you Leif Garrett, yes.
And you take my breath away.
Two questions going sideways here.
Hey, I like the Bee Gees and Andy Gibb. Okay, so I can't say nothing about Leif Garrett.
Well, you can't
Yeah.
tell by the way I
Yeah.
move.
I
that
was
I'm a
16 when
woman.
I first heard. I like that too. How about Kiss, the song I Was Made for Loving You? That whole album, the Dynasty album. Did you all like that?
That was a quantum shift for
Yeah.
Kiss. And they pretty much sucker punched a lot of rock and rollers. That one took a while to digest. I'm not saying it wasn't bad. I'm not
Was,
saying
it,
it
was
wasn't
this
good for
before they
career.
went disco?
That was it.
That was a disco album. That's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
thought. Yeah, that was that was a little kind of
That was.
a slap kind of. I mean, I hate to say it because, like I said, Paul Stanley to me is probably right up there as one of the best vocalists of our time. You know, him and Freddie Mercury and stuff like that. But when that record came out, man, they were in that
Right.
multicolored Olivia Newton-John type suits. Yeah, I didn't really know what to think about that at that point. I kind of stopped listening to them for a while after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that took a
Aw.
while to digest.
I think it wasn't just during the 70s. They just, yeah, it was a little different, but I did like it. That was my favorite song on that album was I Was Made for Loving You.
Great tune.
Do you have, are you guys making any of your own music?
Well,
You want me to answer that, or
yeah, you're gonna ask. I was just gonna say, Oz writes a lot of the theme music for the Wiggles. It's all original stuff that he does.
let me give you my take on this. My take on, are we writing original music? No. And my reasons, here's to why. I've written probably about 100 songs in my time. And I was going to be a country singer back in '96, and I was going to take a whole different route. Today, it's like all the tribute and cover bands that I know today used to be in original bands back in the day. And, you know, nothing bad about it. Everybody who writes music and original bands, I love you, mad love and respect. But for MOCKSTAR, we want to entertain people and have fun, because a lot of the clubs here, unless you're a signed act, don't really want to hear from you. They don't want to hear your original music. They don't want to hear what you got or what you can do, what you have to say. They don't want you coming into their club so they can see, so you can sing in front of 5 people and your mother and her boyfriend, when they can put a cover or a tribute band in their club to hundreds and make thousands.
I heard A Broken Family.
Yeah, just the original music. I love it. And I wish everybody the best,
Right.
you know, who is out there doing it. You know, my friends, Lines of Loyalty, you know, Redo, what's up, brother? They just got signed and they're killing it. And that's great. It's just not for everybody. You know, the guys in this band, we're at that age right now to where we're not looking for record deals. We're not looking going for, we're just going to have a good time, have fun, and ride this train for as long as we can until it's time to
Entertain. We're kind of like character actors.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. That's cool. When you travel to different shows, where's the furthest that you have been? And are you coming close to Baltimore?
Do you know any good clubs in Baltimore that we can play? We're very picky where we play, because
I sure do.
Send me a message, you know, private message me. Give me club owners, names, connections, whatever, and we'll make it happen. The only problem with this is you got to understand,
I sure will.
the show that we bring is probably bigger than anybody you've seen on a local level. Okay, I'm not saying national or whatever. We bring a pretty big production with us when we come out, because again, we're trying to relive the stadium show, and we're trying to recapture that for the people who might not have been able to go to concerts, or people who might, you know, concert tickets are outrageous right now. The price is outrageous. So why go spend $200-$300 going to see whatever your band is, when you can come and see MOCKSTAR and we're the next best thing? So I mean, if a club can accommodate us, stage show, you know, stage wise, sound, lights, you know, if they want to pay for our travel, because, you know, gas right now and bringing our trailers out costs money.
Where's all that feedback coming from, by the way? Who's crumpling?
I don't know. It sounds like someone's eating potato chips.
So yeah,
but we'll play anyway. If the price is right,
Not
and
me. I'm as still as can be. I don't know what it is.
you can eat the, you know, the spicy hot Doritos later, dude. We're doing it.
Hola, cabrón.
If the price is right and the club can hold us, they got a big enough stage for us, and they got the lights, the sound, the production, whatever, we'd be more than happy to come and play. You know, we played a club out here to a bunch of Marines, you know, God bless them, and they want to fly us out to Florida, you know, to play out there. We're all for it, you know. But it has to be.
Wow.
You know, and I hate to be the ass about it, but it has to be monetarily beneficial for us to come and play, because it's just, you know, everything, you know, the cost of living, and again, gas and everything's just so high right now. We want to come, we want to entertain, we want you to come out and have nothing but a good time and forget all about that kind of stuff in the world. It just takes some doing. But if you know any clubs out by you, nice clubs, hit me up and we'll make it happen. And that goes for anybody out there watching.
Okay.
As long as you provide beds and a sandwich, it's doable.
There you go. There you go.
And some high-speed Wi-Fi internet, right, Oz? You need.
Yeah.
There you go.
That porn doesn't download itself. That is
right, brother.
Yeah, something that's up to. Well, I think that's all I have for you guys. If you want to share anything else, feel free to add anything else you would like to say.
I just want to say one last thing. That just come check out our new single, "Fucktation," coming direct on iTunes and Sirius XM probably soon.
On What the Fuck label.
It's gonna go with the Bullet Boys' new song, "Holy Fuck." Well, first of all, Lisa, we want to say thank you to you. Thank you for having us on your show. We appreciate it. Thank you very much for having us. We'd love to come back anytime you want us. Please have us back. Thank you to all the fans out there watching and asking questions. Sorry we didn't get a chance to get to you. Come and see MOCKSTAR in Chicago. You won't be disappointed, I promise. And be looking out for us. We'll be hitting a club near you soon.
Awesome.
And just, live life, everybody. No regrets. Love to everyone.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You're welcome. And I can't wait for you guys to come back and we can play some music for our show, for my show here, for me, for my show.
Definitely.
It'll be fun.
Yes.
We'll just come to wherever you're holding this at. We'll come there and play for you.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And again, this is Front Row Promotions, Lisa. And I just want you all to have a great night. Thank you, guys.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye now.